Hi guys, so welcome back. I'm now with one of our favourite people from Property Video Solutions, Mr. Steve Wade, from the incredible Benjamin Stevens, based in Edgware and Bushey in North London, and with hubs throughout that area, including in Luton. Morning, Steve.
Morning, Chris. How are you? All right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right. Sat at home in my virtual kitchen. But yeah, I just sorry, buddy.
So you've dressed up for the occasion.
I put a shirt on. I did my hair.
I did my hair and I had a shave for you.
It's lockdown chic. It's lockdown chic. So I just wanted to, I'm just chatting to a few of our clients, finding out how things are in their areas and the markets and how they're looking, and also their sort of predictions / opinions about what's going to happen come the end of this. So what does the market look like in North London at the minute?
Dead.
Dead.
There is no market. Especially if you're doing the right things. Like, we're getting a lot of inquiries from people who want to look at stuff, sales things, but we're not doing any viewings. We had someone today wanted to view something. I said to one of my staff, "You're just not doing it. It's just not necessary." So for us, a lot of people ask, "How's the market?" The market's probably the same as it was beforehand, but who knows what it's going to be like when we come out of this. But at the moment, there isn't really a market as such.
What about virtual viewings? Are you doing any of those?
We've got videos on every property, but if someone phoned me up and said, "I want to make an offer on this property, I've seen a virtual," I would be like, "All right, that's lovely, but you can come and see it for real when we reopen. Nothing's going to happen between now and then."
Yeah.
And you see a lot of people on social media. I've sold 6 properties this week by virtual viewings. It's rubbish. When this is all done, they're all going to go and have a look at that house and realise they don't really like it. I would worry about the integrity of a buyer who goes and agrees something, unless they'd seen it beforehand or they sort of lost one 2 doors down. That I understand. But people who have never seen the house and don't know the area, as you know, if you want to be clever, you can manipulate video. You can manipulate statistics. And anyone who's going to go and agree a deal without seeing a house, it's ridiculous. Rentals, maybe not so much. Maybe someone's desperate need and, there's different reasons there. But on sales, we've got the videos there, but I wouldn't want to be agreeing a deal right now.
What do you think the market's going to look like come the end of this? I mean, we've got another 3 weeks now in a state of lockdown, and then there'll be probably a few months at least of social distancing and things come the end of the actual complete shutdown. What do you think? What are your sort of views on how the market will look at the end?
But the reality is nothing's happened to the, as such, nothing being political. There's no one's, it's not like the banks have crashed or anything's happened as such. So in a lovely way, you'd like to think the normal world would go on. But what's probably going to happen is, like you, like me, business owners have evaluated everything. And everyone's probably cut at least 20% of their costs off. And then that's going to result in job losses because people won't do so much of that and they won't do so much. And then it becomes a role. I think the first 2-3 weeks of coming out of lockdown will be interesting. And I think people have got to be sensible with their businesses. And if people are sensible, then the world will be okay. But it will be okay probably in 3 months. So all my sales which are going through, I look today, we've lost 1 sale out of 80 have pulled out. We've had a couple of people trying to be cheeky, but once you've sort of said no to them, they sort of back down. But the reasons people need to move aren't going to change.
No.
And the reality is, there's going to be a lot of people who realise after this they really didn't like that girl that much. There's got to be a lot of women who realise their husbands are idiots. There's going to be a lot of people who have made babies while they're doing this.
That's good for our photography company.
Yes, that's good
great, because we do all of that photography. FYI, people in.
I'm still waiting for my baby. I'm still waiting for my baby hat, by the way.
Well, I'll send you a baby grow. Yeah, you could come for some photos if you want. So what are you doing as a company at the moment then to keep yourselves current? I mean, I know we took part in a live with you the other day.
We've done about 7 or 8 now Facebook Lives. So I'm going 2 directions. I'm going from our main Benjamin Stevens page. We've done a solicitor, we've done a mortgage broker, and then we've now done. There's a couple of people who've done like charities during this. So people who are collecting money and taking food to hospitals, people who are helping old people who can't get out. So we've had 2 of those people on the show. And then we had a local business, and just to see how they've adapted. Interesting with him is he's a wine shop. And I was like, "You've gone online?" He's like, "No." "Can people order on Deliveroo?" "No." And it's like, wow, you know, there's so much opportunity to really push a business, and he hadn't. But still,
this isn't new for you, Steve, because you do content marketing with us. You know, we make North London TV together.
Yeah, like this is almost like,
so for you, this is just a sideways move. But for businesses that aren't as forward thinking as Benjamin Stevens are normally, you know, doing these sort of things might be foreign.
They are, but you've got to adapt the situation. There's no point me doing videos, turning around going, I can sell your house right now, because I can't. There's no point me giving you, you know, a bunch of rubbish, and then you turn around and goes, oh, when can you come around? 4 weeks. So we've changed, and we're trying to, if I can help any small businesses out by getting them on, or help the charities raise some more money. You know, one of the charities that came on, one of the guys in the office decided to shave his head, got £250 of sponsorship and donated it to that charity. That simply wouldn't have happened if we wouldn't have done that video.
But what's the point? Why do video content like this? What does it do for you as a business?
It does. It gets our name. It keeps our name current. You know, in the last week, we've had 20,000 views on our videos. We've had an extra 500 people like our Facebook page. It just creates an audience, and it keeps the company there. And you know, I've looked at every one of my competitors. They're doing nothing.
No.
You know, sticking a picture, doing a video of a house and sticking it on Facebook right now. Yes, we're doing it every couple of days, but it's not going to get us anywhere.
Yeah.
Someone who, you just never know. That one person who was watching that video might think, oh, forgot about them. And that's why we do everything. We do everything with the social media, with email marketing, with everything. And we speak, you know, even pick up the phone to people in the normal times, because they're like, I forgot about them. Oh, I've actually got something. And that's all you want, is that click of, I've actually got something. I'm going to call them.
Yeah.
And it's like getting a leaflet through the door. You know, leafleting, people thinks, you know, doesn't work anymore. But if you catch someone at the right time,
yeah,
your leaflet works. And it's all about timing. And the more people see your logo and your image and your face, then suddenly you become, you know, I know for a fact I will get an instruction from someone turning around and go, I saw your videos.
So what's your strategy come the end?
Come the end
of this lockdown period? I mean, we're going to be in a state of flux, certainly with viral distancing for a while, but what's your
different sides of the business? So our block management business, we've got, the schools will probably be closed, so that's half my staff won't be able to work, but we will survive with that, and that's an incoming business. That will be fine. With the hub, everyone's self-employed, so they're all still working now and doing, but there's not much they can do, so that will just flow on. And then the main company will have to start slowly. You know, I'll probably have 1 or 2 people in an office until they're like, I can't cope, and then you'll have to bring people in slowly. But you know, we don't know yet what they're going to be telling us about social distancing. You know, are you going to not be able to, you know, someone comes and sits at your desk, are you going to have something there in front of them? You know, until you really know where you are, you know, I'm just taking things day by day, trying to enjoy the time with the family. And, you know, I'm doing some social media coaching with Paul Long at the moment. So, you know, one of the posts we did the other day, we had 1,800 interactions with.
He's actually brilliant.
Yeah, he's amazing. You know, if you've got the patience to sit down and listen and then apply what he gets, you know, the reality is I could have paid someone £1,000 a month to do what I can do in probably half an hour every couple of days.
Yeah.
You know, and he's very good that if I call him and ask him a question, he's not like, I'm too busy. You haven't paid for that.
What have you done with your staff?
They're on furlough.
So you've kept them?
Yeah, you have to keep them. You know, like you look at some of the companies. One of my business partners turned around to me when this all was going on. I remember I was getting some food, and he was like, "Hold your nerve." That was the message. Hold your nerve. And we did, and luckily we didn't have to get rid of anyone. And we had a Zoom chat this morning just to check everyone's okay, because we've got some people that live on their own, and just make people feel that they're not alone at the moment. So we've done that. I make sure I try and call them all, you know, once a week to check everyone's okay. But there's not much they can do, and even if they could work, what can they do? They can phone the database. Yes, they can do all that, but you know, you almost need to be doing that 10 days a week before this ends, not 5 weeks, because you'll almost lose that momentum. So for estate agents, we are really on pause. But the good thing, you know, if people are clever, they're going out, they're walking, they're doing some exercise. You know, they're using this opportunity to plan their future. You know, we're looking now at redoing our website, and it's a good time to talk to people.
Yeah.
I'm looking at every single cost, you know. And I would be...
Don't look too hard.
Pardon?
Don't look too hard.
But what we're doing is, it gives me an opportunity, and I'm never going to get this opportunity in my life again, where I can take a complete breathe, take a step back from my business, and look at, are we doing the right things? Do I have the right people? Is this right? Is that right? And, you know, anyone who's not using this time, it's a horrendous situation out there, but they're not using this time as a positive. It's silly. And business people are business people for a reason. They should be doing that, you know, and should have a plan. And, you know, even though I've got a little one who's waking up at 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm so fresh, you know, I'm ready to go and take on the world to the same energy levels I probably haven't had since I opened a business 16 years ago.
Because you're having to adapt and you're having to change, because it isn't easy. And you're, as a business person, you know, you're trying to find ways to continue to operate as a business person. We've found that we've had to diversify in terms of what we offer our clients. We've had to diversify and change our methodology of thinking. And, you know, we're looking at process. We've redeveloped our photography website. You know, we're trying to use the time productively, but at the same time, as you rightly say, when you've got children at home, it doesn't help.
Yeah, there's a balance. We can't do, you know, we're lucky we've got a big portfolio of block management and residential property we look after. So we've got good income coming in, which, you know, my phone doesn't stop ringing. It's driving me mad, but that's life. And it's, you know, it means we can survive. And, you know, the reality is, Rightmove are still charging us. Viva Alto is still charging us. My email company is still charging us. So a lot of things are still being charged. However much a lot of them are trying to help, you know, everyone needs to survive. So you've got to keep on your thing. And it's interesting. I went to drop something to my mum yesterday. We kept 2 meters apart. And she was like, I'm surprised you haven't done something else. And I'm like, luckily we're financially secure. We don't have to. But you also got to be careful how you're perceived at the moment.
Yeah.
You know, if you come out smashing sales things constantly in people's faces, they're going to be like, you drove me crazy. All that happened during the lockdown was I saw your bloody advert.
Yeah.
Where actually we produce stuff which is, nothing I'm doing is of any kind of sales pitch.
No.
You know,
it's not time to sell now. Now is not a time to be selling.
No, not a time to give, you know, and to help and to just be normal and to be human. And that's what we've tried to do with it. And hopefully it's worked. And hopefully it will just help our brand grow. And, you know, people see our brand as human.
Dude, thanks a million for taking some time out of your really busy day to chat.
I've got my lunch break coming up, so I can have a rest.
Oh, that's handy. Yeah, so good.
Hopefully they both sleep at the same time.
But no, thanks a million for chatting to us. And I'm sure that people watching this will get a load of value out of it.
Keep well, look after yourself.
Yeah, you too, man. Stay well.
Cheers,
Cheers, man.